At least, at long last, one. Sorry, just reading this. I was trying to see if this one had Creative Commons enabled, but I don't think so. But I'm assuming it's fine if I react to it. Like always, again, remember, they created this video, just like the last video I reacted to. It's made by the same person. Let's go. I don't know what this type of spider is. I only seen 7 seconds of this video.
Here we go. Moment of truth. 3.
I didn't hit play. That's
2,
crazy.
1.
I did not hit the play button. That was weird. Okay.
Oh, there we go. Ah!
I started hearing music. I was like, with another tab open. I had my hands off my mouse and off of my keyboard. I didn't hit play at all. That's so
bizarre.
Weird. Yeah, it's just.
Here we go. Moment of truth. 3.
I don't know what type of spider that is.
1. Oh, there we go. Ah! Wow, that's bizarre.
Spiders.
Jesus.
Perhaps one of the most feared creatures on the planet. Between their appearance and their venomous bites, it's no wonder why so many people identify as arachnophobes. I'm Spencer Hoffman, and in my work to discover the secrets of the natural world, I've been working to clear up misconceptions and fears with these fascinating creatures, and along the way decided to build an index for the effects of commonly encountered spiders on the human body should a bite occur. I've taken some pretty powerful bites. There we go. Oh!
Ooh.
And some inconsequential ones, but my current data on the orb-weaving spiders is actually incomplete. I was bitten by the golden silk spider, but I'm not confident that it was a proper venomous bite. So I'm going to try again with a spider that many of you have requested, the yellow garden spider.
Here we go. Have a look at this. That is a nice sized Argiope garden spider. She is a beauty. Have a look at this spider's coloration. They are unmistakable when you see them because they are very, very striking. And that is warning coloration. They have very similar coloration to a lot of the wasps we find in this area. And that tells predators to stay well away. Now, being an orb weaver, the venom of this animal is actually not that serious. But because of that bright coloration and those really striking black legs, you might think this spider to be related to like a black widow or something. You know, and I can see why. They're decently spindly looking, a little creepy, just like the widow spiders. But I want to find out once and for all how bad a proper bite from an orb weaver actually is.
The orb weavers mostly eat insects and other small invertebrates, so I don't expect a bite to be particularly potent. I don't even know anyone who's been bitten by this spider because their bites are so rare. So this should be very interesting.
Here we go.
Oh, God.
Moment of truth. 3.
He's
2,
alone this time, too.
1. Oh, that was weird. She vomited on me. You see that? I have never had a spider do that before. She didn't bite. She puked up some liquid on me. That was a strange defensive behavior. Now, I have heard that these Argiopes are a bit more ready to bite. But in my experience, orb weavers are usually among the more docile spiders. Even jumping spiders will bite you if you mess with them. Let me see if I can get her back in position again. We'll try that again.
This is giving me anxiety.
3. Shot. 2. 1. Oh, there we go. Ah! Oh, yeah, that was a bite. She like puked and bit, so I'm gonna have to clean that up. Wow, that's bizarre. I have never heard of spiders doing that before.
I hope he studies these spiders before he does it.
That was a bite too. That was a proper bite. That itches. Woo! Good job, little lady. Yeah.
I hope he looks up what the spider does, you know. That way one day he doesn't get bit by something that's like gonna kill him or something. This is...
I felt that one. You may be smaller than the golden orb weaver, but you pack a much bigger punch. Let's get her back on her web. And I'm gonna go clean off all this spider vomit, and we're gonna see how this
how this bite progresses. You can see where she nailed me. She has small fangs, but they went deep and drew blood, and it itches. It is an itchy, itchy bite. Not quite as itchy as the fishing spider, but it is almost more like a bee sting. Like, it has that tingly spiciness that you get after a bee sting or like a lot of fire ants. It's not the most painful thing, but it definitely is weird. And you can see there's a little bit of a lump forming. That's going to be interesting. I'm going to keep an eye on that. All right, so I've cleaned up the wound and I've cleaned up the whole area, and it looks like she actually got me in 2 spots. That big welt right there, that's the main bite, but it looks like one of the spots where she was puking up that gook, she also gave me a little bit of a fang because there's a raised up bump, which tells me my body is releasing histamines in that area. But that big welt right there is the epicenter of the bite. And what's interesting is, but we're about 15 minutes out from the actual envenomation, and the area feels warm. It feels warm and almost like I have a slight warm compress on it, which is interesting. I haven't actually experienced that with previous bites. Over the next few hours, the itchiness gave way to a new symptom I have never experienced the spider bite before. My wrist and the portion of my arm between the envenomation site and my hand became slightly stiff and sore, almost like the slight weakness you feel after lifting weights for a long time at the gym. Many spiders have a mild neurotoxic effect, and it's not uncommon to experience joint aches after even non-serious bites. But this is extremely interesting. A very mild initial bite, but much more pronounced symptoms a little bit later. 6 hours after the bite, all symptoms were gone, but I was impressed with the effects of the garden spider. Nothing serious or worth concerning ourselves over, but altogether an impressive bite from a common and innocuous spider. Who would have thought? I can say I've definitely gained a lot of respect for this beautiful and misunderstood arachnid. And spiders are not the only arachnid that get a really weird reputation. Scorpions get even worse press. So I was down in Florida. I tested to see exactly how aggressive scorpions really are. If you want to see that video, check it out right here. But until next time, don't forget to get outside and find your own adventure.
Scorpions. Okay. Okay, remember, the video, my computer's storing stuff. This video will be linked below, along with the creator, like always.
Every day,
Please
I imagine a
show
future
support
where I can be with you.
And if you're interested in videos like these,
In my head, there's a pin that will
then
buy
make
a
sure
poem
to
of me and you.
go to this person's channel. His content is filled with videos just like this one, with like different creatures and things. So